colleagues with Professor Simon, we discovered that the triangle could understand this individual behavior. Okay, so we have the three links, and this is the starting point. It's a person that equally weights the three variables: knowledge management, ethics, and organizational culture. And in its organizational role, he has a neutral part. Okay? But for example, if you are an influencer, the triangle becomes bigger, and if you are a follower, the triangle becomes shorter. But more importantly, how it varies concerning individual behavior. Imagine, for example, that Mike prefers knowledge management, weights more knowledge management than ethics and organizational culture. So the triangle becomes a triangle rectangle. If you weight the three variables in different ways, it will become a scaling triangle. So the triangle changes according to each one. So this was the research design. We have some descriptive explanatory study that uses interpretative and critical theory that gathers case study and grounded theory separately. For data collection, we assume structured interviews and questionnaires that have encompassed multiple choice and ask for remaining questions. Why pilot and why pre-tests? We are dealing with a sensitive area, so we prefer to test our protocol first. The questionnaires constraints were the same. So for example, the pre-test, those 50 individuals that you see there were my students. They have different backgrounds and educations. The sample was trying to achieve these results. 30% of the sample must be top managers, 30% middle management, 40% workers, and they should have at least 5 years of professional experience. Regarding the pilot, the weight holds what was made in this case on the single learning organization. I don't put his name in the paper, but I'm going to tell you in advance. Professor is in the room, so no problem. We're going to discuss these results, or this learning organization was Canon, in Portugal, and I made the questionnaires to 25% of the population, and outside this, to test the interviews protocol, I have made to fine-tune the research protocol. So here we have an image, or not that good, but you understand. This is one of the pre-tests. If you notice, you have a box for comments and suggestions. When my students answer them, beyond the answer to the questions, they have to answer to 3 questions. If they feel confident in answering the question, if they respond honestly and sincerely, and if feel the content was clear of the question. So after that, the sampling constraints were achieved. The suggestions made some small changes on queries 2, 5, 6, 8, 10, and 15. 2, for example, is not in here. We had autonomy, dignity, and privacy together, and the students felt that privacy was something and autonomy and dignity another one. So we split it in 2. These comments and suggestions were analyzed through grounded theory, creating taxonomies of answers. So regarding the queries content, it resumed, as you may see, almost the ethical elements that we approached in the beginning. I put this by analyzing the content by hermeneutics, and the response of the framework was good. In the pilot, the results were the same, but I prefer to stay here. That is what we need. So for the multiple choice questions, we decided for a simple numerical analysis that was combined with the ask for agreement questions. And some interesting results appeared. For example, in the pre-test, when I asked the students if about autonomy, dignity, and privacy were recognized by top managers, 80% of top managers said yes, but 74% of workers declared rarely. Regarding personal experiences as organizational intellectual property, 60% of managers claimed yes, that belong to the organization. Workers said 75% argue never and rarely.